Paige?
Yes.
Do you feel like a baller?
Always. I feel way too cool when I have this.
I know, right? We were just talking about how we don't really have basketball skills, but that's okay because there's a group coming to town that does, and telling us more about all kinds of incredible family fun are Pat and Gail with the Rehoboth Beach Sunrise Rotary Club. Welcome to the CoastLife Couch. You guys came all decked out.
Yes, we did.
We are ready. We have some exciting things happening this weekend.
Yes.
With the Harlem Wizards at Cape Henlopen High School.
Yes. So the Harlem Wizards, they're coming to town. It's a really fun team to play because they're entertainers as well as skilled basketball players.
Yeah.
And
the objective is not to win a game, but
Yes.
to raise money for the organizations and do good things.
Yeah, so maybe let's talk a little bit about Harlem Wizards. People have probably also heard of the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yes, they have.
But there is a difference between the two teams. Explain to us the difference and who the Harlem Wizards are.
Well, the Harlem Wizards were formed back in 1964 to raise money primarily, although they are a professional basketball team and they do play a beautiful game of basketball, but winning the game is not their objective.
Yeah.
Their objective is to have fun, and they do a wonderful job.
During the entire afternoon, it is a show.
Yes.
There you'll see a bunch of little children running around with their Whiz Kids jerseys on, and they are out on the floor. When the team parades at the beginning, they are led onto the court by probably 70, 80, 90, 100 or more kids.
Wow.
And before the afternoon is over, every child in the auditorium is on there dancing with the Wizards, playing with the Wizards. And interesting thing, all of this is done for charity.
Yes.
That's great.
Since 1962, 64 area, they have traveled all over the country and they do it to raise money for the organizations that engage them.
Yes.
They are exciting, they are fun. It is just an afternoon of, and you know, it was the games that we had pre-COVID, you always saw most families with 3 generations there. The first year we went back after COVID, we were missing grandmom and granddad, the grandmoms and granddads, but they're back in full force. And you see the families coming in, and it's just a hilarious, fun afternoon. These players, as a matter of fact, they just played last Sunday in
Salisbury.
Salisbury.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually played in that game last year for one of the community teams, and
Did you?
I mean, it really is so fun.
Well, what are you doing Sunday? Come on, I got a jersey for you.
Come
Well,
and
it wasn't good.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to know how to play basketball.
That's
All
true.
you have to do is just go out there and look. I want to say
Know how to have fun.
know how to have fun.
And it was fun. I did score, I think, 2 points.
That is fabulous.
So basically, I was the only one on the Draper Media team who scored. Therefore, I was the best.
Well,
one.
you can
So.
you can represent Draper Media. I knew Tom as a little girl. He went to school with my oldest brother in Milford, and so that family's been part of my whole life. And so he would be massively proud of you to see you out there on that team with us. And I'll bet you I can find a shirt for you.
Oh my gosh.
So
I'm
anyway,
sure we can.
You just be there at 3 o'clock on Sunday, and we'll get you shirted up. Have your you've got some pretty passable basketball shoes. So we're gonna have a lot of fun. Cape Henlopen High School. The doors open at 3, and they come in and they just put on the most loving show you have ever seen. Not one child in that audience will leave without getting a signature.
True.
Oh, wow.
After the game's over, we take chairs out onto the court and scatter them out. Now, the Wizards have been running up and down the court for over an hour and a half. And they go and they sit down. Their poor little knees are worn out. There was a Wizard here in town last Monday, and we went around to all the local schools in a full day.
Yeah.
We went to 6 of the local schools and saw over 3,000 students. And they interact with these students like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, the connection is real. It's really something to see. It's tangible.
Yeah.
And as Pat said, no child will leave that gym without an autograph or a picture with a Wizard if they want it. And they'll stay forever. And they're going on. They're getting back in their van and heading on to the next stop, on to the next fundraiser. So.
So if you want to make some really special memories this weekend and give back to a really good cause,
Well,
the
they
Harlem
are.
Wizards is going to be a great event to come see.
Yes.
Come support your local teachers as well, students.
Yes,
That's right.
yes,
And
don't miss it.
Yes, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We've got a whole lot of fun headed your way with a little bit more CoastLife when we get back.